Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Wiebe Schipper. I work for PureCycle. PureCycle is a polypropylene plastics recycling company that produces a high purity product. I'm very pleased, thanks to Motherson, that we have the opportunity here at Plug and Play to present our collaboration. Over to you, Fabian.
Hello everyone, my name is Fabian Wehrle. I'm from the Global Innovation exterior team at Motherson, and today, together with PureCycle, we want to show you how we turn consumer waste, into high quality automotive products. The challenge is clear. The new end-of-life vehicle direction of the European Union requires a significant content of recycled plastics in vehicles. Until 2032 are 15% of recycled plastics needed, and until 2036, 25% are needed. And that is not enough. A part of these materials must come from the automotive closed loop itself. At the same time, requirements are very high. Painted Class A surfaces needed top quality and must be free of defects on the customer-facing parts, such as bumper fascias. So the key question is how we can bring recycled plastics to automotive-grade quality, and this is exactly where PureCycle comes in.
Yeah, so PureCycle was invented by the Procter & Gamble company. The Procter & Gamble company needed high-quality recycled polypropylene. The technology we use is called dissolution recycling. We use a solvent to selectively dissolve polypropylene from a matrix of waste. And the process removes all color, odor, additives, other contaminants. And the end product that we make is an ultra-pure, recycled, 100% polypropylene. The process is low energy and therefore a very favorable carbon footprint. It's very close to mechanical recycling, but not exactly the same. And the quality that we produce is very high. The material that we make currently in the United States is used and can be used for food contact applications. And clearly it also meets the standards for high quality automotive applications. There's traditionally, like Fabian said already, there's been a sort of a gap between the use of or the demand for recycled content and the high quality standards. And the PureCycle process, the dissolution recycling process, was invented exactly to bridge that gap. So how did we collaborate in the showcase that we have here? We took polypropylene from household waste. I show here the gelbe zakken, which is familiar for many of you in Germany, but we actually did this in the United States. So polypropylene from household waste in the United States. We brought this to our Denver sorting facility, Denver, Pennsylvania. There we selectively take out polypropylene. The polypropylene is shredded, washed, and think about shampoo bottles and food packaging and that kind of waste, so post-consumer recycled. It's then washed and cleaned and sent to our first recycling facility in Ohio. We can recycle 50,000 tons per year of polypropylene in Ohio, which makes it a small polypropylene plant, but a very large recycling plant. And the end product is the granulate, the plastic pellet that you see here. Very clean, no smell, no odor, no color. And that is then handed off to the Motherson colleagues in the United States that ultimately turned it into a bumper, and Fabian will talk about it in a minute. Just one more slide on what dissolution recycling is. Essentially, we have a molecular washing machine. So on the left-hand side, you put in polypropylene waste, and it can be textile waste, it can be car waste, it can be PCR. And by adding the solvent, we establish this deep decontamination that removes everything that is not polypropylene. This is a series of physical steps, so there's no chemistry, there are no chemical reactions, we're not breaking the polypropylene, we're cleaning it at molecular level. And the end product is what you see on the right-hand side. Pure polypropylene. The solvent is used again and again in the process. Over to you.
Together at Motherson, we produced a bumper prototype. In this project, we successfully integrated 30% of recycled polypropylene from PureCycle. In these trials, we demonstrated that the material has a really good processability. In addition, we pre-validated the material through mechanical testing. Further, we made a constant condensation climate test over a longer period to check the surface quality. And because of the promising results and of all tests, there is definitely potential to use this material in serious applications. Based on this, the next step could be a bumper-to-bumper recycling, because by 2036, 5% of all plastics used in the vehicles must come from the automotive sector, which means from end-of-life vehicles. And our goal is to increase the recycled content. And Wiebe is now going to explain how to scale it up.
Yeah, so next steps for PureCycle are, I would say, twofold. One is to scale the availability of this solution. Like I said, we have the first plant in the United States, 50,000 tons per year. We are right now developing and building a 60,000 tons per year plant in Thailand, also based on polypropylene waste. And that will start up around 27, 28. And then nearer to where we are today, in Antwerp, we will build a sister plant, also 60,000 tons per year, for startup in 28, 29. So that is scaling the solution, increasing the availability for our global customers. And then on the product development side, we continue to develop new grades, new compounds with partners such as Motherson to increase, I would say, the recycled content, but also to increase the possible applications. So in this case, it was a bumper, but we also have grades that can be used for interior car parts because of the low smell and the light color. So that's the development. Please follow us, continue to come visit us at the booth where we can actually showcase the bumper and tell you more about the collaboration. Thanks again, Motherson and Plug and Play.